I am 30 years old, still single, and living with my family in a poor rural area of northern Vietnam. My life may be simple and difficult, but this is my real story. And today, I want to share an ordinary day of it with you. Hello to everyone watching from around the world. My name is Tui, and I'm 30 years old. I live in a rural area in northern Vietnam where life is still quite difficult. At the moment, I work from home as a freelancer. My main job is creating online content. Every day, I come up with ideas, write scripts, and edit videos. In the past, I also tried several other jobs. In the end, I chose this work because it gives me more control over my time. I am still single and currently live with my family. My room is about 15 square meters. It is not very large, but it is enough for me. Summers in Vietnam can be very hot, so I often lie on this bamboo mat. It is a little hard, but it stays cool and it's also good for my back. I also really like this small fan because the breeze is gentle and comfortable. Outside my room is the family living area and our ancestral worship space. And this is the yard outside our house. It is afternoon now, and the weather is still sunny and quite hot. My family keeps several black cats. Corn is a very common crop in rural areas of Vietnam. My family also grows some, mainly to use as animal feed. This is the mother cat. She is about 8 years old and is a little thin because she has a sore mouth. After the kernels are removed, the corn is dried and packed into sacks for storage. If we have any left over, we can sell it for around 70,000 Vietnamese dong per kilogram. This cat is very attached to me and always wants to be petted. It is the kitten of the older mother cat you just saw. And this is my dog, Bibi. After the kernels are removed, the corn needs to be dried in the sun for 3 to 5 days to remove all the moisture. I have tied Bibi up for now. His paws are covered in mud. When I have more free time, I will let him out to play. The black cat looks quite fierce, as if it is scolding Bibi. In rural Vietnam, almost every family keeps a dog or a cat. Here is another little kitten. His mother has black fur, but this one is completely white. That is quite interesting. Behind me is the area where my family keeps the chickens. Next to it is where we store firewood and other kinds of fuel. Because we are a farming family, this area looks a little messy, as materials are added here regularly. These chickens are kept inside a coop. Since there are quite a lot of them, this helps prevent them from wandering away or being stolen. Their main food is corn and vegetables. My family does not use growth promoting drugs or commercial animal feed. This is a bunch of green bananas. They were harvested a little late, so the fruits grew too large and have started to split. If we leave them like this for a while, they will ripen naturally. The patch of land beside me may look like a garden full of grass, but it is actually not. This is a fragrant edible leaf called la lot, also known as wild betel leaf. La lot is often used to wrap grilled meat, spring rolls, or as a seasoning in local dishes. It has a very distinctive aroma. This is my family's kitchen. Everything is quite simple and not luxurious, but it has everything we need for daily life. This fan has lost its protective cover, but it still works well. We just need to be careful not to touch the blades. This is a jackfruit. When it is ripe, it smells fragrant and tastes very sweet. Its smell is not as strong as durian. After removing the outer skin, this is the edible part of the jackfruit. The jackfruit flesh is yellow, sweet, and has a very pleasant aroma. If you ever have the chance to visit Vietnam, you should try this fruit. This is a soft flesh variety of jackfruit that produces fruit only once a year, unlike high yield varieties that can bear fruit throughout the year. Jackfruit tastes even better when it is chilled before eating. This is our family yard. The corn outside is still being dry, and the kernels will only be removed once it is completely dry. The cat is taking the opportunity to sharpen its claws. Bibi really seemed to want to go outside and play, but he still cannot go out just yet. Alright, it is too hot outside. I am going back to my room to continue working. I turned on the air conditioner for a while to cool the room. For me, 28 degrees Celsius is already quite comfortable and helps me work more efficiently. Because I have to sit in front of the computer for long periods, I take short breaks from time to time. During those breaks, I often take the opportunity to tidy up my room and organize my clothes. I am not an extremely messy person, but sometimes I can be a little lazy when it comes to cleaning. Normally, I only organize everything in my room once every few days. Once the sun has gone down, we gather up the corn in the yard. We put it into sacks and move it under a roof in case it suddenly rains during the night. Everything is now neatly arranged. By this time, Bibi has also been let loose. He loves chewing on bones and sometimes even eats grass. But do not worry, it is not because he is hungry. In Vietnam, local dogs like Bibi are sometimes jokingly called grass dogs. It is gradually getting dark, and the day's work is now complete. After such a hot day, taking a cool shower is a simple way to relax that almost everyone enjoys. Today, I do not plan to have dinner at home. Since I do not have a family of my own yet, I am still quite flexible when it comes to meals. After changing my clothes, I am going out to have something light to eat. Now, let us go together. A motorbike is my main mean of transportation and is also very common in Vietnam. The sunset today looks very peaceful and beautiful. The houses are scattered along both sides of the road, so this area is usually quite quiet. I need to travel about 3 kilometers to reach the area near the city center. The air here is very fresh. I was born and raised in this place, and I have watched it change year after year. Although life is still difficult, I have always loved the peace and quiet of my hometown. This is a simple and rustic local restaurant. I ordered a serving of bun đao and a glass of water. This is the dipping sauce and the side dishes. First, I drink some water to cool down and prepare my appetite. This fermented dipping sauce is quite salty, so I add fried shallots, chili, and a little lime juice. Then I mix everything together. This meal costs 45,000 Vietnamese dong, and the drink costs 13,000 dong, making the total about 2.2 US dollars. The meal includes rice noodles, several kinds of fried rolls, crispy fried tofu, and fresh herbs. Please enjoy the meal with me. The food was very delicious, and I finished everything. I will have some more water, rest for a moment, and then head home. At first, I planned to walk around a little longer, but then I remembered that I still had unfinished work, so I decided to return home quickly. This is another road leading back to my house. Even though this is a rural area, the road is still quite well lit at night, and there is not much traffic. After arriving home, I continued working until late at night. Sitting in front of the computer for so long made my eyes and neck feel quite tired. It is now past 11 o'clock at night. I need to brush my teeth, wash my face, and get ready for bed. Outside, the only sound left is the chirping of crickets in the dark and peaceful night. It seems that the cats are still not ready to sleep. These are very familiar nighttime sounds in rural areas of Vietnam. It is time to go to sleep now. Good night, everyone. If you have watched this far and enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment to let me know what you think. I am Dui from Vietnam. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in the next video.